What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character showcase video. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at Sif here. I thought we would go ahead and revisit her. She hasn't gotten a new uniform in a long time, and she is one of the characters that I actually put a CTP of Rage on, so she still has this going. She is a support character as well, but I liked her damage when she first got this uniform, so that's why I put that Rage on her, and I've just basically never taken it off since. So I'm curious to see how her damage holds up, because I've mainly just been using her as a support or leadership. I haven't really been using her for her own damage or DPS. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at her build here. So we have pretty much everything maxed out, actually, except for dodge. I didn't realize her dodge wasn't maxed out. We need 4% there. I don't know if I can do that. I don't have any more dodge urus. I've just been dishing out dodge urus right and left, so I'm pretty much out of them. So we'll have to see, but I think 71% should be fine. Skills here, we've got kind of the main ones we're going to be using leveled up. We don't have any type enhancement, right? Yeah, no type enhancement. We don't have fully awakened Ice White set here, but we do have a stage 6 for Power of Angry Hulk, and we do have her own artifact. We have the 5-star version, so don't remember if we got given that or if I happen to pull this one, but I do have her artifact, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, you already saw the CTP of Rage. Her uniform is at Mythic, so yeah, that's what she's looking like. So just go ahead and hop right in and see what she can do. Alright, so here we are against Kang stage 9 here. We're going to be using the same team that I've been using in all my showcases, but I just realized that Sif is going to be getting a kind of unfair advantage compared to all the other characters I've been doing, because she has her own leadership with the uniform, because her uniform gives all allies 40% or 45% increased damage to boss types, which nobody else got when I was doing that. But since it is kind of built into her own kit and she will be able to get that pretty much any time, I think it should be fine, because it's kind of we could just think of it as maybe like another character has, say, a passive that increases their damage or attack by like 40%. Whereas, someone else may not have that passive. So Sif is just getting her own buff here. But she does have her own leadership as well. So I could say put her leadership there and put another support where Athena is. So she could still get a little bit more of a boost. But we're going to stick with this team here because we're going to keep it consistent. Have the full dodge ignore strikers like usual. And yeah, kind of curious to see what she can do here. I don't know if I'm going to be expecting a lot from her, since she is pretty old now in terms of this uniform. Alright, so let's switch on over to her. So for the awakening skill, we got to wait for the triangle to start appearing, and then just go 3-5. So she has a very, very basic rotation. You just go 3 into 5, and then you do 4 right after 5 to just get some extra damage, but you're mainly just trying to proc on 5. So yeah, you can tell how bare bones she is. A 2-skill rotation. How many characters have a 2-skill rotation? But yeah, I mean, she is still doing damage. Alright, we can pop the awakening skill. Pop that. Oh, is that gonna kill us? Oh no, it didn't. I think we dodged a lot of it though. I mean, she's not doing bad. Like most of the characters get to like 52 bars in the 1 minute mark, and she's not far behind. Or at least get to like the phase change from, oh, we're gonna get snared here because we're still in the animation. Oh no, we're good. Yeah, is this gonna be enough? It is enough. So I mean, she was really close to that 1 minute mark. That's actually pretty impressive, because I'm pretty sure this uniform is really old now. But she's actually still putting in work. What's this gonna hurt? Oh, we dodged it. See, that's 71% dodge. Coming in handy here. And I mean, she's surviving good with that heal. I mean, overall, she is still doing good. So I'm quite happy with that. And that's also considering that she is a support character as well. So, well, I guess she wasn't initially designed as a support character, because she gets her support from her uniform. So her uniform is what gives all allies the increase to boss types, not her actual like passive or anything like that. All right, so now we're gonna go to Null. And I think, yeah, stage 25. So we'll go ahead and set up the team and I'll be back. All right, got the same team. Let's go ahead and hop in. We got our dodge ignore strikers. And yeah, we'll see what we can do here. All right, Sif. Start off with this. Wait for our triangle to appear. There we go. Get some damage. Go ahead and get iframe our immunity here so we don't get snared by blade twisters. Why do all these stages have blade twisters? I really dislike blade twisters. They are very annoying and very easy to ruin your kind of run to like skew your damage results. Because like, you know, a lot of these characters that I'm comparing to each other, you know, I'm looking at how long it takes the character to say, get Null off his throne here. But if we spent like, I don't know, 20 seconds of that time snared by blade twisters and the other character didn't, that kind of gives me a false impression over their damage. So I would prefer to not get snared or stunned by these blade twisters. But overall, not too bad so far. Oh, what? You stupid blade twister. Oh, and that's right, because that thing will stun you through invincibility and damage immunity. So you need to be in an iframe to avoid that. Okay, she's definitely looking on the slower side, but again, I was kind of expecting that with her age with this uniform. Oh, there we go, get stunned yet again by that stupid thing. Stop it! I needed like half a second more to get into the iframe. Very, very irritating. I'm really getting irritated now by getting hit in the head by that thing. Aha, I made it into the iframe. Alright. And she doesn't have guard break immunity, so we keep getting knocked backwards. Almost there. Come on. Oh, get it within the 2 minutes. God, you stupid, stop guard breaking me. There we go. Okay, so not quite the 2-minute mark, but she still got the job done. Again, she is on the slower side. I was expecting that. She did better than I thought, though, against King, so that was a little surprising. But against Null here, kind of shows that she is kind of showing her age in terms of her damage with this uniform, and also in terms of, like, the uniform effects as well, because she has very basic animations now compared to everything else that's going on. She doesn't really have, you know, like a lot of dot effects. She can't really combine skills very easily. It's not like she can cancel 3 or 4 skills and still get the effects from them. So that kind of also shows the age of her kit or the uniform. But like I said, she is still actually hitting pretty hard, which is good because she's a support character, and so you're going to probably be running her in your team to support your DPS. And if your DPS dies, if you have a rage on her, she can actually probably pick up some of the slack there and maybe finish out the fight for you. Oh, Dormammu's blast today. That's a little annoying, but we'll go ahead and grab Sif here and still see what her damage looks like. Well, provided we can connect to the servers here, so I'll be back with the team. All right, we got the team put together here, ready to hop on in and see what we can do against Dormammu here. She is going to be at type disadvantage, so we do have to keep that in mind, but hopefully we can still see a good showing from her. I can't remember what it is. I think we get like a 15% damage penalty for type disadvantage, or maybe it's only 10%. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop in. There we go. Okay, not bad. I mean, at least she's doing some damage here. It looks like, looks like she's probably going to be on the slower side, though. Yeah, I expect the... Which way is that going? Okay, that way. Yeah, I expect her to be a little bit on the slower side. Wait, why did the rage go off? He hit me. Why did the rage go off when he hit me? I need to hit you, dum-dum. Alright, here we go. Yes, block that damage. Okay. Alright, I mean, not too bad. Oops, why did I cancel the 5th skill? Yeah, see, I'm still used to being able to cancel, you know, multiple skills, that I just kind of instinctively try to cancel multiple skills, but no, I can only hit 2 skills with her. Okay. Do one more of these, and then we're going to go ahead and skip to the phase change and see how much damage we can do once he's buffed himself up. Alright, there, yeah, so we will be back once we get to the phase change. Okay, we're getting really close now. Come on. Ah, no. Kill him before he hits us. Thank you. 3.5 minutes. Ooh, yeah, that's a little rough there. I'm not expecting her to even do like 1 bar of damage here. So let's start off with the basic rotation. Yeah, that's half a bar. That's not good. Alright, so now let's try with the awakening skill. Awakening skill gets her almost a full bar. I think if we had lined up our rage a little bit better, we could have got the full bar. Because the rage kind of expired when we were still doing the 5th skill animation there, so it definitely could have got a little bit more out of it. Oh gosh, dang it. And she gets her guard broken very easily. But yeah, her damage is looking really, really bad here, so definitely not going to be a good DPS option for Dormammu. Let's try this one more time. That time the rage expired even earlier. Because that was only like 60% of a bar. We get a little bit extra there when we use the 4th skill. But yeah, as you can see, definitely not going to be a great option against Dormammu. I mean, like I said, we do have type disadvantage, so maybe she can do a little bit more here. So maybe instead of doing half a bar for like this normal rotation, she might do, I don't know, 75% of a bar, maybe 70%, I want to say. Don't know if that's being generous or not. Yeah, so anyway, damage kind of underwhelming here against Dormammu, but I was kind of expecting that. So let's go ahead and wrap things up. All right, so that was Sif. Like I said, mainly just going to be a support character or a leadership character, because again, she does have a pretty good leadership. It may only be 35% physical attack, but you also get 30% HP, which can be quite nice because it's for combat type only, and that extra HP will keep you alive. And a lot of physical leaderships are actually only 30%. So, I mean, she's even matching and doing better than most physical leaderships. So, yeah, definitely a strong leadership for physical characters because, again, there's actually not a lot of good physical attack leaderships in general. You're mainly just going to be looking for like maybe an all attack leadership. Like that's why I use Athena for all of my videos here, because it's just a lot easier because she has a really strong leadership for all attacks. Doesn't matter if it's physical or energy. She gives all attack by 50%, I believe it was. So yeah, very strong leadership. But yeah, she definitely has her uses. Like I said, she's good for support, and if you do have her on an offensive build, she can fill in the gaps. Of course, the CTP of Rage would be a lot better off on, you know, another character, or like another character I want to use as a main DPS. So definitely not going to be the best or smartest option for her. Probably want to throw a CTP of Insight on her to take full advantage of her support capabilities. But, you know, I like having the rage on her. I like having that flexibility, and seeing as she can still actually do damage, she's not just kind of, you know, tickling the boss. She's actually able to, you know, do a meaningful amount of damage if you happen to need to use her. I like that option. So she's going to keep her rage. I was, you know, happy with her performance. I definitely was a little surprised on her damage against King. I was kind of expecting that damage with Null. That didn't surprise me. Dormammu, I was expecting to do pretty bad anyway. So, you know, just a below average DPS character, which is actually surprising considering her skill rotation of just 3 and 5. How bare bones that 5th skill animation looks like. You know, not a ton of hits, not a lot of flash, and she actually still hits pretty hard with that skill. Yeah, so that's going to be it here for Sif. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will Catch you in the next one.